Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Now, in this video, we're going to be on the whiteboard. So brace yourself for my shocking whiteboard drawings, all right? But it's a very important concept we're talking about, which is a concept that ultimately allowed me to be rich, and it's something that could very well be hindering you. So we're going to go into a belief that you may or may not possess, which may or may not be holding you back. But learning this can really change your life, because it really did change my life. Now, the concept that I'm going to delve into in this video is a concept from Dalio. Now, he's an American investor. He's famous for running a hedge fund. He's a billionaire. The hedge fund he runs is Bridgewater Associates, and he wrote this book, Principles by Ray Dalio. So if you haven't read it, I really recommend you read it now. And you can see that his net worth is 15.4 billion US dollars. So he obviously knows something that we don't. So to get into this, what I want to talk about is a concept which he calls HyperRealism. So you can look at reality as a line, okay? So this represents a path of time and reality. Now, he said, in order to operate most effectively, you need to operate as close to reality as possible, which will look something like this. And he said something that most people tend to do without actually realizing it is that they tend to deviate from reality. And in order to get to the objective as quick as possible, it's not going to be as effective. And if you want to operate as effectively as possible, i.e. you want to build a business as quick as possible, you want to be making money as quick as possible in this world, then you need to operate from reality, which is down here, and you cannot deviate off it. Now, to give you an analogy to explain this a little bit better, you can look at your brain as an artist. All right, so you're an artist and you're painting on a canvas, a blank canvas. So here's my artist, here's my canvas, and here's the little brush. Okay, so let's say you want to achieve something in this world. You want to produce an output, a creative solution, or you want to operate better, or you want to help more people make money in a certain instance, or you want to, in this case, be a better OnlyFans manager. You want to make more money for your models and make more money for yourself. Then your brain is trying to accurately picture what this is going to look like. And that's all it's doing. It's picturing what's this going to look like, what do I need to do? And it's prescribing and drawing on this canvas. Now, our brain is a meaning creating machine. So we start off here, we see something, we prescribe meaning to it, and then we go back to here. We see something, we prescribe meaning to it. Our brain constantly does this. Now, it's this loop that can be very dangerous, because we've been in this loop your whole life. Is what we need to understand, is that this loop is continually going on. As you're watching this video, you're prescribing meaning to things that you're seeing. So this loop is constantly happening. And what can happen is that this loop can keep on running. You can look at it as a flywheel. And it can then just start off where you've got these meanings that you associate with things which deviate from reality completely, and you don't even know it. So you do need to go into your mind here. You need to defrag your mind. So defrag, take a look at your beliefs, the meanings that you prescribe to things, and question whether they base in hyperrealism or reality. Because this can be very dangerous, and it can be something that limits a lot of people in life. So you can look at this meaning that we're prescribing to things as emotion, and emotion can change the actual logic of things. So as an artist creating a canvas of what we want the future to look like, this emotion is then going to confuse the shapes. It's going to maybe change the stroke of some things. It's also going to change the color of some things. So it's no longer going to be that clear to you in terms of the picture of what you need to do to achieve a certain result, because this is keeping on running, and it's maybe you've picked up some bad beliefs that don't operate in hyperrealism. So having an ideology or having a belief of what people should be doing, or what this should look like. And if that's not based in reality, then that's going to be hindering you. And lots of people, you can call this ignorance. So some people think they know better, they're doing certain things. Or you can call this people just operating in a fantasy world. But you really do need to operate by reality if you want to get things in reality. So look at things what we are. We didn't create nature. Nature created us. So you're going to be most effective at operating in this world by looking at nature for what it is, and that you're in this nature. You can explore it, you can change things, you can build things, and you need to just respect the laws of nature for what it is. It's there, it's existing, and it's not going to change. So don't try and change this. Now, a good point to make is that I get some people say to me, how do you feel about doing OnlyFans management? And it goes back to this. You're asking that question. You're prescribing meaning to a certain thing. Don't prescribe meaning to it. It is what it is. And that's where most people get wrong. They constantly prescribe meaning to things and they just get caught up in their own head. So to get from point A to point B, so whether you're at zero, you're making no money at all, and you want to be making, let's say, 50K a month online, to get from that point, you need to operate as close to baseline reality and look at things for what they are, dissect them for what they are, don't question them, and just implement things for what they are, as opposed to looking at your own beliefs that you made, your own prescription to certain things, and then operating so far away from reality that you're clueless in terms of what reality even looks like anymore. So you need to defrag your mind, really important. And don't take it from me, take it from Ray Dalio, the 15.4 billion US dollar man, and published one of the leading books in the world in terms of business. Okay, so I hope this video was of value to you guys. If it was, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.